signal now for when I'm needed. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning to them.
Yes, sir. Welcome to Beyond the Bat Signal. I'm your host, Domenic. Join me as we dive to the depths of Batman's lore, dissecting the rogues gallery, and uncovering the stories of our iconic vigilante known as the Dark Knight. Beyond the Bat Signal is a proud member of BPN, Batman Podcast Network, which you can find on Batman on Film, where they'll have a whole wider variety of shows that you can check out. Tune in, check out Bill's website. Sorry, Batman on Film, but it is Bill's website. And when you're on there, there's also reviews on comic books. There's even a ton of podcasts that you can check out. Anyway, today's episode, we're gonna look at the Clayface trailer. Now, I am not doing this alone. I have my wife Victoria back in the hot seat, and I have the trailer queued up, and she can't even look at the screen right now because it's queued up, and the first scene is what looks like it's Clayface. We already know, and he's
hi.
Hey, I've got to introduce. But there she is. How do you feel before we start watching?
I'm already nervous. This feels really unsettling. The image that I have up on the screen. So yeah, Dom's right. I'm covering my eyes right now and trying to avoid looking at the TV right now.
Yeah. So kind of had to explain to Victoria what Clayface is. So I'll kind of say it again. I like using Victoria as a general audience perspective, where this is a Batman villain. It's and it's based on Matt Hagen, where he is Clayface. Now there's a couple of different interpretations as to who Clayface is, and there's Basil Carlo, Matt Hagen's another one, which, you know, if I ever show you Batman, you've seen me watch Batman the Animated Series a couple times. Anyway, it's based on that. All right. So we're going to do a live trailer reaction. Victoria, when I put the trailer up on my Instagram, she's like, oh my God, I watched it. And well, why don't you tell them?
Oh, I was like, what is this? This is so creepy. So it'll be really interesting to watch the whole trailer from beginning to end.
Yeah, because you didn't watch the whole thing.
No, I couldn't. I was like, turn this off. I was like, what is this? This is so creepy.
Okay. So we're going to cue this up. We're going to get going. And I'm going to play this in 3, 2,
Now I look at the screen. Okay.
1. And here we... Oh. Go. So they'll be awkward. Her hands are over her face.
Oh.
His surgery.
This is already so jarring.
There's like a...
Oh my God. I'm jumping. You guys can't see me. But I'm having a visceral reaction watching this right now. The music and the imaging just makes this so intense. My mouth is open. What am I watching? So this is Clayface. Oh my God. It's nuts because this is completely so unsettling, and yet I'm intrigued and want to watch it, but at the same time, I want to cover my eyes and kind of leave some finger space open so I can peek through. And he seems like an individual that has a lot of different facets to him. You see him, it almost looks like in a romantic relationship. So was that pre-Clayface?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. You could tell, like, you know, it's almost so he's an actor. I'm replaying it right now, and now she's covering her face. So he was an actor, and then he's having surgery, which is like stays true to the comics. He has like this weird mask on to cover his face, and but like what's so jarring is like he's got this like huge bandage over his face. Oh, that one was hard to see. So let's go back, and so like it's where he's open. It's like body horror. Okay, and this is based on a DC villain.
Yeah.
And it looks like Gotham, feels like Gotham, but the one part that we're really is where he's opening his mouth and it just looks like there's something over it, and yeah, that's where Victoria's like, oh my gosh. Now there was something I noticed that here, and it's got like is it a Joker reference or?
I think it's just how he's seeing his new face.
Yeah.
Is it a Joker reference?
I'll show you right here. There.
Oh.
Excitement and thrills. Yep. He's got like that amusement park where Joker goes, oh yeah, and then you see the clay. You see his eye drooping. You get a little bit of look at what Clayface is all about and what Gotham looks like. Oh yeah. Like, this is just sick. But that ending where he has a regular face and then he just puts his hand over it and completely covers, and it's just blank face, where his face just kind of disappears.
It's just so disturbing, and yet you want to peek and see more. Like, that's the biggest thing. I've never heard of Clayface before. I like this character.
So, with, he's a DC villain, or sorry, a Batman villain. And this takes place, and I wonder how you feel. There's a big debate as to, like, okay, what universe does this belong in? Because you've seen James Gunn, and he created that Superman movie that we watched last year.
Yeah.
He, so people were like, well, does it belong in the Batman universe? Which you loved. You love watching the Batman, like with the Penguin and all that. And then that's like a separate Matt Reeves universe. And people are like, well, this must belong in the Matt Reeves universe. But it doesn't. And it actually belongs in James Gunn's, like, that whole Superman, like, DC universe. Oh, and, like, Superman's, like, light and kind of airy. And we're like, oh. And it also belongs where, like, in that same playground is Peacemaker.
Clayface?
Yeah, Clayface.
No.
Yeah. Because they're going to go a bit more supernatural, whereas Matt Reeves is a bit more grounded. Well, he's a lot more grounded.
Yeah.
So, what's your take on that one? Like, based on what you saw in the trailer, did you have vibes?
I didn't get any vibes that there was anything supernatural about his character.
Really? Like, the whole, like, his whole face drooping, covering it up, like he can.
But
morph.
think about people who are in unfortunate, tragic situations where there's body.
Like where it's just like it's like
deformities that occur. Sorry, I feel like I just have baby brain, so I'm having difficulty finding my brain. So,
my words.
My words. I can't even think.
And we're also running on no sleep.
We're running on fumes right now. But so that part, I guess the supernatural part of it would be just the unrealistic about. It almost looks like skin, but I guess it's clay over his face. I guess that part is not real. There's no realism to that. But
it does feel grounded. Like, it does have like that kind of vibe. And originally, what I think they were talking about in like the Batman on Film podcast, they were saying that it was I think the producer or Matt Reeves has some sort of, his fingerprints are on this in some way. And I'm like, yeah, I can kind of see that. And originally, we think that it was supposed to be in the Batman universe, but that obviously isn't coming into play. So, and it's going into the James Gunn universe, which I'm for. But this is a horror film. And, oh man, I've had this on repeat.
No, yeah, it's looping the trailer, and Dom's just staring at my reaction. I don't think I've seen anything this disturbing in quite a long time, so it's hard to believe that this is part of the DC universe. When I think about Peacemaker, it doesn't give off this kind of gruesome vibe. So you would almost, I wouldn't have even guessed this was in the
DCU
realm. Yeah.
Would you go see something like this though?
I definitely would, but I know that I'm hiding my face into your shoulder multiple times and asking you, is it over yet? But there's a lot of depth just by the images that are popping on the screen. I love the music that's in the trailer. I think that really grabs you and pulls you in. And music for me can either make it or break it. So the fact that it sounds dark and mysterious, and I'm watching this over and over. I see him as this like glamorous actor. He's very handsome. And then for him to catch a glimpse of himself after the surgery, I think that would make a lot of people hard. And I don't know what made him exactly become, I'm assuming he's an evil villain.
Well, like, yeah, he becomes a villain. Yeah, he's a villain. There's no doubt.
Maybe he's just angry at the world. So for me, I'd be intrigued to just watch how all of this transforms.
So, I kind of like, right now I'm like, man, this is like a reflection of Hollywood with, like, they're never happy with their face. Even just people in general, where they're never happy with their face. And, like, listen, try not to offend people here, okay? But it's almost like, what is it, like plastic surgery
for perfection in that industry, right?
Yeah. So, and it's kind of like, well, and this is a definite plastic surgery gone wrong and to the extreme.
It's a botch situation.
Oh yeah. So right now I'm just on the Clayface website, and but I know here's one thing that you might not be surprised about, but Mike Flanagan. So the guy who wrote a couple of those Netflix series. Oh my God, I'm forgetting. Oh God, what it's that Hill House show.
Oh, I don't know who wrote it, but we love those shows.
Remember the church one? Oh my God, why am I forgetting it?
Haunting on of the Hill or on the Hill.
Yeah, Hill House, but like Let me look it up. I'll look it up in the Google machine. But in the meantime, let me ask you something here, okay? So when it comes to like having a Batman villain in the DC universe, does this like kind of deter you? Like, this is kind of weird, or do you like, yeah, I don't care. Like, this looks interesting. I'll go see it.
Oh, I don't care as long as the script is well done and executed. I'm totally okay with that. I think there has to be a villain in any story.
Yeah.
So bring it on.
So, right now I'm looking. So director James Watkins. All right. Writers Mike Flanagan, Hossein Amini. So I mean, like Mike Flanagan, he is pretty well known for across movies and his like dark take, and just looking at a couple of his the Fall of the House of Usher, kind of creepy. Midnight Mass, oh that was good. We really liked that. The Haunting of Hill House, that was so good. Ouija, never watched it, but we always were like creeped out by it, even as kids. But this is the type of stuff that he produces and writes, and he's really good. And then we have our dog here who just changed the YouTube channel, put it on Netflix. But yeah, just wanted to briefly do a trailer reaction. Kind of curious as to what you guys all think. This is the second time I've actually watched it. Actually, it's been on loop. Like, we probably watched it 5 times at this point. Or probably
And it doesn't get easier for me. I don't know why you made me watch this at nighttime, because now I will not be sleeping.
Yeah, she's been covering her face quite frequently, and it's been on repeat. It is kind of freaky though, but I know that when it comes out, like, I would hope that there's a kind of like an early release. I would love to check it out. It's coming out right around Halloween time, which I'm surprised that not a lot of horror films come out around Halloween time. Like, Spring 7 came out in February. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I'm like, don't you save that for like fall time?
Yeah,
But
season.
yeah, but it's a complete horror film. Okay.
But you know what? Maybe a horror enthusiast would be like, bring it on. Why do we have to just wait for Halloween fear month? Bring it on all year long. Yeah. So I can see it from that perspective.
Yeah. Yep, I totally agree. Anyway, that is going to be the end of this podcast. I'd love to hear what you guys all think. So shoot me an email if you'd like, at beyondthebatsignal@gmail.com. They'll be in the show notes. Or feel free. Follow along. We have Instagram at beyondthebatsignal and X/Twitter. I still call it Twitter. At beyondbatsignal, where you can follow along, shoot a comment. Hey, also, if you want to leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, either way, feel free. It'd be greatly appreciated, as it really does go a long way and help spread the word. Now, with that being said, my name is Domenic. Victoria, thank you so much.
My pleasure, as always.
And we are the Bat Signal, and we are signing off.